This deck has a bit of hate going for it, and I mean, understandable. I, however, am addicted to the gameplay, and I am a huge fan of running these big purple cards with these very efficient blue creatures, right? The strength of the two color decks is that you're playing the best cards from two different colors, right? Like, man, Love Beam and Blast Breath in the same deck? That's fucking cracked, you know? The problem is we have 4 life, and 4 life comes up a lot, as we know. You lose the close games by default, and, if you're going to win, you have to have a crushing victory, pretty much. But there's gives and there's takes, right? There's the big ones. The big gives is we're playing 10 cost Mihawk and 9 cost Kaido. We play the King and the Babanuki, which they're just really good creatures, right? The 5-drop 7s, they're crazy. They're really good. This one, a lot of the times, like, you can just dawn up, swing at a creature, and that's just a free dawn. That's just a free ramp, like, a lot of the times. And that ramp matters, right? If we open with Onigashima and we manage to squeak a kill out of our Kaido leader, we get to 10 dawn on turn 4, going first. And then that's our 10 cost, right? If we don't get that kill, well, it doesn't really matter. We have Dracule. Dracule, we play that, and then follow up with a 9 cost Kaido, right? This helps us keep the tempo going. This gives us a pause, an extra turn, you know? Well, you have, and it deals with more annoying monsters. It deals with opposite 7 cost kings. It deals with the 7 cost kid. Deals with so many crazy good creatures. It just sticks. It's a big body, and it doesn't minus Dawn. And that is relevant because we can follow up with another big creature that does minus Dawn. It's so good. We have these little weenie blockers. Oh my god. Like, this, I love this card so much in this deck. Dofi is amazing. Dofi's such an efficient creature. We have 2 Hancock. Hancock is really good when it doesn't get jet pistoled, but it usually gets jet pistoled, so we have it at 2. Right? King is an efficient creature. Babanuki is an efficient creature. Queen gets jet pistoled, but you don't care because we're trying to draw cards. This draws us defense. I just found out that you can play Onigashima over a rested Onigashima. You can resolve 2 Onigashimas in a turn. That's crazy. That could come up. That probably won't come up, but it will. But it's there. Like, that's a thing. Perona on turn 1 is the best fucking play ever. It is so good. We look at the first 10 cards in our deck. If we don't find Onigashima, if we don't find the thing that we need, we can just bottom deck it. That's so good. It's so good. Everything in this deck just makes so much sense. It synergizes so well. We have 8 2Ks. We have a bunch of 1Ks. Like, versatile 1Ks, right? All of these serve a purpose. This can, instead of being a 1K, you can play it, and now it's a blocker and potentially 2 2Ks, maybe a 2K in event, right? You're always stacking your deck before you queen. It's super good. Let's give this thing a go. Let's try and get a game going. We're not playing Blue Croc. Where are you? Blurple Kaido. OP01. Let the fellas know what's up. And, we got a game really quick versus Purple Kaido. Sure, give him the GLHF. I like going first versus this deck because they are encouraged to take the life when we hit them. These are a bunch of 5-drops. We have to mulligan this. This is better, but it's not really amazing. I don't really want to play the law here. I'll be real. You going to the tournament in Niagara Falls? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I am bringing Blurple to Treasure Cup. Oh, oops. Sorry. I played the Onigashima. But we top decked it, so I guess, like, we're just better gamers. So he hits it. He's looking for an answer. What deck you gonna play? Probably this or blue croc from the starter. We don't take the damage. We probably should have pitched ulti. We can this can come up actually. He does this ulti, which is interesting. I personally don't like this card, but some people have found reasons to use it, and I mean I get it. If it was active Dawn, this would be a really good card, and I'd consider playing it. But it's rested, so it's not that great. If he had a blocker, if we could squeak a kill here, we'd be on 10 Dawn next turn. But that's not the case. So we're probably just gonna queen, maybe pitch the king. Queen pitch the law. No, I think we want to queen and law next turn because we want to survive and just not take damage. We're just gonna see what cards we draw. Oh my god, he's at 3 life. This is really bad for him. We can 10 drop next turn. Sorry, we can 9 drop next turn. Oh, we're giving away our defense. We can't have this many bombs just sitting in our hand. This is going to take the longest. But we have Onigashima. So if we go -4, so we go to 4 to 5 and then go to 7, this is probably the easiest one to play then. To keep up the pressure. Ooh, God. And then this keeps us out of... yeah, we're dropping the 9. Fine. I didn't play the law blocker! Fuck! It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. We're going to 9. Actually, we can king next turn. So he does that king. I'm still firmly against taking damage. Well, this is actually kind of hilarious. We're at 9. Take 1, swing. Cool. I'm gonna play this, use the card action. 1, 2. And that's our only target. But we did get 1, which is fine. And now we're gonna play the law. And then we're gonna use both of our blockers. Because we're just gonna drop the 10. We're at a very healthy life total. He can follow up with a 10, but maybe he does a Dawn minus. I wasn't expecting us to keep up the tempo here. I'm going to be honest. I thought he was going to just swing. Well, actually, we are now able to do the tempo. He could be baiting us. We definitely want to drop this, right? He can have that. Play this. Okay, so he counters out. Does he block with queen here? He should know. He should know what's coming. He takes the life. That's unfortunate, my friend. It's the classic maneuver. Now all we need to do is set up defense. So we're using 5. So we can do 3 here, swing, and then play queen. Maybe we play queen first, because if we get a law blocker, I'll only want to swing 2. We can take this life now. So we got a law blocker. Okay. So we're only going to swing 2 then. No, we're at 7. He's going to drop cards from our hand now. So then we're not using Love Beam. We're also not using the Blast Breath. That's fucking hilarious. So there's no point in leaving Dawn open because he's just going to rip the cards from our hand. Swing, 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 swing. Use card action. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'll pitch the Blast Breath because it's not really going to be in our hand anymore. So he attacks with this. We could have left Love Beam open, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to get cards to discard, right? So I guess he's in an awkward spot now. Because he can't Dawn minus. Ooh. Okay. But he doesn't get a blocker up, so I think we win, right? He seems really confident. Maybe it's best to not block. Maybe it's best to just take it. I'll block this for sure. Okay, yeah, no way I'm fucking letting you just hit me with that. He's letting me increase my card size. Okay. So now we can block these two. We're at 9 Dawn. This is +7. We can go to +8. We can go to +8 for 1. So if we can do +8/+8, that'd actually be fucking crazy. No blocks, no counters. Oh, he's just gonna dry attack like that. Alright. He doesn't want to do it twice, which was funny. So I can go +9. So +8 and +8. This is +8. He needs to have 3 2Ks and Blast Breath. And I actually don't think he has it. So that's Blast Breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. GG. There it is. It's just that easy. Let's go find another match. That was probably really risky. There was a safer play to do there. But come on, man. Like, Kaido having 3 2Ks in hand after he takes the first damage. Like, if he can't do it, he can't do it. Right? Ooh. Doflamingo. I just don't want him to get the turn 1 Perona. I think we just go first. This is a lot of defense. But we can't quite run away with the game with this hand, right? We want to have creatures, I think. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful hand. This is a beautiful hand. We're going to slap Babanuki. We go to 7, we go to 8. Yeah. No, we go to 6 and then we go to 8. Sorry. So then that's king. Yeah, we play Babanuki. He gets Perona, but, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what? Like, what is Perona? We can play the Boa Hancock. He actually cannot deal with Boa Hancock, but it depends on what his Dawn 4 is. If his Dawn 4 is, like, something passive, then we slap Babanuki. But if it's active, then we want to play Boa Hancock and get our hand size up. And then we can king whatever the fuck. Oh, that's 2 beautiful targets for king, actually. The only thing better would be a Doflamingo. A blocker Dofi. Okay, so that's a 2k counter out of hand. That's pretty good. Yeah, we are highlighting this. End turn. So we're going to go to 6. And it's Babanuki or Boa Hancock. Queen can draw us into something. Dofi's on 4. So if he stacked the deck correctly, then he'll be able to slap something down and then maybe play another law blocker. It's 4 cost or less. If he gets the Dofi blocker for free, he wants to go a lot. Okay, well that's not worth the 2/2Ks. Well, it's not worth it, and we also don't have it. We're just considering, quote-unquote considering, and then we'll take. Cool, a 2K. That's great. So he did something pretty passive, so I think we're just going to slap down Babanuki, and then probably a law blocker. That sounds pretty nice. There's no way he blocks. I could have squeaked out a kill and been at 9. That wouldn't have mattered. I think I want the damage. Yeah, we could have donned up, and then we'd have been at 9 next turn. I would have liked that if I had, like, a Mihawk in my hand. If I had a Mihawk, I would probably have gone for that. Actually, we would have been at 10 because of Onigashima, which is fine. So it's Babanuki, it's Law, and then we end turn. So now we're representing a lot of pressure right now. Going to 9. Our play is going to be king and hit the law blockers. Easy peasy. Boa Hancock could be a problem. I don't really think it will be, though. He just does this. Hancock is worth less than queen, I think. We can also law block, but I want it for the creature. We can easily counter this. He leaves 2 open, which is hilarious. We are just going to Dawn 1, use card action 1, 2, and then pop and pop. Now I think I have 2 open, which is Love Love Beam. This is actually a really good Love Love Beam turn. So let's keep it like this. Pop the 2 blockers, because he was too passive. He was being too passive. We had a plan for the back for being on the back foot, but we're not on the back foot. We're just going to start putting on the pressure. Great. Oh, that's Love Love Beam for a 6? Cool. All right. So that he has no 2Ks. Because otherwise he would 2K this and then Love Love Beam the second one. Plus that's more cards in hand for him, right? So we finally got a damage on him. We have the defense. And then next turn we have the queen, and we could pitch Onigashima. Oh, that's so good, dude. We're at 9. What do we top deck? Would be cool to get a Dofi. If we got a Dofi, it'd be really nice. Croc? Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay. Why would he attack with Hancock? It could get the damage in. But I want to play Queen. Well, if he attacks with the Hancock... Ooh, well, maybe we just Love Beam. No, we need Love Beam for if he does this thingy, and then we have enough Dawn, so I think I will drop the 2k here. This gets punished by Teach, though, if I do an inefficient block like that. Wow, he really does go for it. Okay. Sure, I'll block with Law. I'll block with Law. That was a strange move, mister. Does this work? He has to spend 2 cards. He has no Dawn up. He's thinking hard. This might work. If he spends 2 cards, I'll actually attack it again, swear. Okay. No more cards for you, dude. It's not happening. You have to spend even more. We can actually just back him into a corner where he might actually be forced to pass to us. Go, spend 2 more cards. Go ahead. Do it. Yeah. Fucking knew you would. Bottom deck this. You're in a desperate situation. He's now being overwhelmed with creatures, and now we're just gonna start fucking slapping him. Slapping, right? We're gonna play the queen right after. We'll have Love Beam open. Like, I struggle to find how he deals with this. He might go for one of our creatures. We're gonna have to let that go, right? Because I want to play the queen. Like, I really want to play this queen. Which is fine. We can lose one attacker, I guess. I guess we can lose an attacker. Really don't want to. But that Mihawk was necessary. I did not want him resolving that Crocodile. That was fucking scary. It was a scary looking card. And hey, dude, the 2 of fucking Mihawk actually really worked here. Just bottom deck the fucking 7 cost, man. Okay. This could be crazy. This could be really good. No. He's at 3 life. We're just going to be pushing damage and just setting up our defenses. But this guy's thinking real hard about what he wants to do here. He's attacking King. Yeah, we did say we have to let this go, unfortunately. He's at 6 now, so we don't get the Doflamingo to bounce. This is fine. We're using 5. We're using 6. So we can attack with 2. He doesn't hit us, is the thing. So we can keep up the pressure. I can dry attack and then 9/9. It's probably pretty good. Right? Because then we're just going to use dry attack first. Right now, we're not worried about the creatures. I think we want to try and just seize this opportunity to really put him in like a fucking... in a really bad spot. If we can get him down to 1 life, that's really, really good. Because we're still going to have our good creatures and we're just going to build up our defense even more. Right? We got our shit to stick. He spends a 2k. Here, hold this. He's gonna take this, and I think he's probably gonna take this too. You know what? It might matter. Ooh. Draw 2 with Queen. Draw with Love Beam. Draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're not going to swing like that. We're actually going to dry attack. Okay. Please, oh my god, please return Perona to hand. So we got the overheat out, which is fine. He leaves Perona on the field. Use the card action. Draw these. And then we're gonna draw Love Beam, and we can Love Beam twice. Yeah. So we're just straight up winning. We gotta make sure to draw with Love Beam. We only need to draw once with Love Beam. But we can draw twice, right? Get Perona for turn. Then we get Perona Mihawk. Kuma could be another blocker. This only gets him a card. So worst case is he blocks with this and then he has another Pacifista. He's attacking Baba Nuki for 8. That's hilarious. I'm gonna do it. I could 2k, but I don't know if he's gonna attack again. I don't actually think he can. Like, yeah, I was for like absolute worst case, like he pushes. But we want that Mihawk, right? That Mihawk's gonna deal with the Kuma. The Bartholomew Kuma. And then we can just push for game, right? We can go 5, 7, 9, 7, right? That's what we're doing. Like, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to push damage. That's really good. That's really, really good. What the fuck? We actually don't need the Mihawk now. So what? He thinks he loses? Okay, but he has no blockers now. So now we're just stacking our Dawn to try to win. How can we push the damage? Two, 4, 6. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit. 1, 2, 3. Hit. 1, 2, 1. You can also go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Dry attack. 1. So that's 4. 5, 6. Everything. No, because we need to Mihawk the blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Well, it's worth it because we have the defense. I don't know. We can survive the next turn. Let's dry attack. If he blocks 2 attacks, I think we're in the clear. If he blocks this one, I kind of lose faith. Counters it with a 2K. My faith has actually been restored. At worst, I leave Blast Breath open. I'm gonna leave Blast Breath open. Okay, I think we win next turn. I think we actually win next turn. We just need to block some shit. We can take hits. But he's probably going to go for a Babanuki because it's easy. And we will politely inform him that it is not. He's got 4 blockers now. I don't really want to fight for the board because these are all blockers, right? He's incentivized not to attack with them. And if he does, like, we just have a lot of pressure that he's going to have a really hard time dealing with. We can block 1, 2, possibly 3 attacks. If he goes for the creature, these if he goes for creatures, like, these 1Ks are really, really nice. I don't know, like, what does he do here? He's probably just trying to stack his Dawn now, right? He's thinking hard about what to do with the top of his deck. It could matter. But the thing is, like, he should only really be thinking about what the next 2 turns look like. Well, he has to think a lot more, actually. I only have to think about what the next 2 turns, max next 2 turns, but I'm really trying to end the game, like, next turn. He goes to 7. Okay, cool. We'll block with Perona. Boa's gonna help him get those cards in his hand. There's going to be an uncontrollable attack, right? And Queen is also still an attacker. I'll take the hit, sure. Nice. A second Blast Breath. Yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. And we're just gonna push damage. Because we're still removing creatures, right? At the bare minimum. What to do here, though? Huh. Okay. He's welcome to commit more. He is welcome to commit more. We do have our Blast Breath. Let's us have it. Okay, we only need 4 Dawn up. Do we fight for the board here? We can guarantee these 2. How many attacks? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 Dawn. We have 2 more to play with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 1, 2, 3 blockers. There's no way he survives this. There's no way he survives this. Right? We hit with a bunch of small ones, right? Dry attack, and then we go 7 on Queen, and then we can hit 9, 9, 9, right? And those are going to be the magic numbers. He's leaving Dawn up, right? Yeah, see, he spent the 2K. So we can just really efficiently, like, pick through these counters. Dry attack. I don't know. I think we have this. He's still showing me more events. Yeah, so now he's starting to use his blockers. For 7. And he's going to have to use his events. And then we can pop the 2 blockers. And then probably get a boa out as well. He counters this one. That's interesting. That's really interesting. See what he does about this. I think I do want to fight for the board now. So we have removed a bunch of creatures now. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to take him a lot of time to develop this board again, and we have just, like, crazy amounts of defense. We have just love beam, double blast breath. Like, I don't think there's anything he can do about this. Any creature he wants to take, Perona's free. Fine. Sure. Take it. It's free. But any of these guys, he stacks Dawn, I'm just gonna use my events to protect my creatures, right? And he needs to do the math correctly. I'm not doing any math at all, right? I'm just answering questions, basically, is the position that I'm in. But it's still really, really strong, right? He did force a lot out of us. But we got him down. We just grinded him down to a point where he's just like, I don't think he can come back from this, right? It's going to take him too long to develop the board. He doesn't have any... I think, how many Peronas has he used? 1 Perona, 2 Perona, a Dofi, a Boa. He could have another stacker. And if he does have another stacker, sure, that's fine. But it comes in rested, so it doesn't really help him that much. If he only gets 2 blocks up, and he doesn't draw any cards, it's not looking good for him. He needs way more than that. He needs to be at least +5. At least +5. Well, he can also just dry attack, and then... Because I'm leaving a bunch of Dawn up, so I'm probably forced to use an event here. Oh, but this is clean as fuck, dude. This is so clean. That's so clean. Come on, bro. You really think only +3 is going to do it? What does he need his 5 for? Okay, cool. He gets a Gecko Moria. But you're dead. Like, what does this do? Yeah. Well, right now we're just waiting for opponent to realize that he lost the game. Okay. So that's still only +3. That's actually only +2. Boom. See, look. Like, we're only at 4 life, right? Okay, well, this is the end. This is the end. We don't need to even show him the 9 cost. Yeah, this is not the best way, but like we have it, right? We're just attacking with everything and then we're gonna just drop the 9 cost because it's fucking hilarious. He can definitely survive this. But yeah, like, I don't know. We win. Yeah, he spends way too many cards here. Jeez, dude. GG. We're gonna take him out in style. All right, well played. Those are 2 pretty good matches. I think we can cut it here. I'm definitely just only going to do different deck lists, right? Like, ooh, okay, I'll give you a tease here. All right, okay. Now let's go. Now let's go to what we were playing. So all of these cards just came in clutch, right? If the 10 cost shows up at the right time, boom, devastating. If this can help us just keep the pressure going, right? If they have annoying 7 drops, like we fucking bounce the Croc, all right? We bounce the 7 cost kid, we bounce the kings, we bounce the queens, bounce the fucking Vergos, bounce the Babanukis. It's really good, right? Very, very good. We just spin it to the bottom. It's no fucking big deal. All of these tiny little blockers are just extremely annoying to deal with. Like, we get the game plan, we just get a big creature to stick, we just drop a shit ton of fucking blockers, have a ton of defense in hand, and then we just run with it, right? If they can't deal with our creature, they wasted a turn, and that's just us, that's a turn of us not taking damage, and then we just keep pushing damage, right? That's the game plan. Being at 4 life is not a problem, but you have to know how your deck works, right? You can't just have a better deck. You need to know how to play the better deck, right? And these two color leaders, they really punish you for being bad at the game, for being bad at the deck, for being new, right? Very, very punishing. But as long as you understand, like, our play was tight, we punished our opponent for their mistakes, we stuck to our game plan, we understood what the list was trying to do. And we got some very, very convincing success from that. I really hope you tried this out. Blurple Kaido is definitely a very, very strong leader. Definitely worth playing. Definitely a winner. A winner in my eyes. Anyways, take care. Thanks for watching.